now tuning into another episode of For the Love of the Game podcast, episode 42. Joined by myself, Dre, Skervin, and Ronaldo. What's good, lads? You're at?
All good, all good.
Oh, a lot to talk about. A hell of a lot to talk about. Even before we get to the weekend review, which we usually do. Who do we start with, lads? Do we start with Liverpool or do we go straight into City? I'll let you guys decide. Either way, I'm going to enjoy this conversation.
Let's go for Liverpool.
I knew you were going to say that.
Let's go for Pansy, Paul. Go on, let's go.
It's kind of a bit tits up down at Scousland, isn't it? Another defeat for Liverpool at the weekend. They are now in sole possession of 10th in the league. 3-0 defeat at Wolves. We've been saying for weeks, it's at the end. I think we're now here, lads. I think we're here for a crisis meeting. Where did it all go wrong for Klopp? And is it now just a matter of time before he gets the big boot? And he's shown the door.
Boy, for me, I personally think the wheels come off last season, like you said, due to the type of football they play and the demands of Klopp. A footballer can only do so much. Do you know what I mean? And I think the squad, the team has come to its end with Klopp, and I don't think he can take them any further than they can. They're going at the minute, and yeah, I think this is worrying times for Liverpool. Real worrying times.
Do you think it's a case of him just not revamping the team? It's basically the same tired old legs he's had for the last 4 or 5 years.
Definitely, and like the Wolves game at the weekend, like you saw, like there's not like in the midfield. You were saying that. Who did you say Thiago Silva looked like?
He looked like he's playing Masters football.
Yeah. Like literally, like, do you know what I mean? There's no engine in there. There's no, energy. It's like the energy's just sucked out the team, and yeah, they just don't look good. They just don't look good at all. From minute one, Wolves looked like they were Liverpool, the big bad Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? From minute one, they got on them, and that was that. The game was Wolves. It was what the game was. Wolves could have been like 3-4-0 up at half time.
Can't deny that at all. Ronaldo, what's your thoughts on Liverpool?
Well, where do I start? I'm just gonna look at the team and look at the signings that they bought a striker in 80-something million. Nunes is there to get goals in it, because the fans, they're gonna say Sadio Mane, we miss Mane, etc. But Mane just wanted a pay rise. They said no to that and gave Benfica 80 million for a striker that can't even hit a barn door, but like he can't even buy a goal at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, surely he's on the list for flops. But anyway, let's move on from him. They've also signed Cody Gakpo, and they're still moaning about Sadio Mane. This is a player that's done well at the World Cup, done well for his PSV. So, what is it? What's going on?
I just have to repeat what someone told me. Someone told me Cody Gakpo looks like Joe Matip having a cheeky run up front. That's what I'm saying. Over to you, Ronaldo. Continue, sorry.
See, with criticism like that shows you, is it the players or is it Klopp that's burnt out? Because I'm going to put the question back to you guys, because he's meant to be one of the elite managers in football. Top 5, up there as being one of the best. All these accolades I see you thrown at him. So surely, if you're elite manager, because all the elite managers in the past, they seem to put a team out there and get results. They'll tweak it, they'll do what they have to do to get results, but not with Klopp, because he just keeps losing. Like, anyone can just beat Liverpool at the moment. They just look like a team that's a mid-table team. Like they say, yeah, their position reflects how they're playing in it. They deserve to be ninth. Do you know what I mean, Jay? If anything,
the 10th.
Oh, they're 10th. So, oh yeah, they lost in it. Sorry, so yeah, my bad.
Chelsea drew in it.
yeah. So they deserve to be where they are. 9th, 10th. You know what I'm saying? They're a mediocre mid-table team, man. So I don't know if it's Klopp or the players. So I'll put it back to you guys. What do you guys reckon? Is it Klopp or is it the players?
I'll let you answer that, Skervin, because I'm about to cook in a couple of minutes. I'm about to cook Liverpool. Go on, Skervin. You think Klopp's elite?
Go on, Jay, man. Get it out of the oven, man.
What, you want to get out of the oven? Let me let it cool for a bit. Let me blow it.
I don't think he's elite, personally. I don't think he's elite, but I don't think it's just him. I think it's the players as well. Come on, look at Liverpool. Look at their midfield. Look at what Liverpool got at the back. Like, Liverpool ain't strengthened since they've won the league, bro. They've only just spent this 85 million on what's his name? Nunes, or whatever his name is. Yeah, him. And then who else they bought? Bruv, they ain't bought no one, bruv. So for me, it's a bit of this was always in the midst of coming. Do you know what I mean? Because they haven't strengthened. They haven't strengthened at all. And they need...
I'm not cutting. They have strengthened, but would you say not in the right areas? So who takes responsibility for that? Because they got Jota in, they got Diaz in, they got Arthur Melo in.
Flipping out.
They got that.
For me, they never bought in the right areas then.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Does that go back to Klopp then? Who's going to take accountability for that?
Definitely Klopp.
Then there you go. So it's a bit of a tricky one for me. But yeah, I'll let you guys carry on, because I don't know where the blame goes. Is it Klopp? Is it the players? I don't know, man.
What do you say, Dre?
I told you so. That's all I got to say. I said this a year ago when everyone was gassing them up about, they're up for 4 trophies. I said it a year ago. It's going to end just how it's ending now. This whole, he's a top manager, this, heavy metal football, allow it. He's run this team into the mud. Has not improved this team. He's maxed out these players. It's going to come to an end. It's come to an end now. And like we said before we start this, with top managers, and I mean the great managers, know how to build teams in it. And I'm not even going to mention Ferguson, because that's the easy way to do it. I'm going to mention Arsene Wenger. You see, between 98 and 2004, how many Arsenal teams did he make? And not just good Arsenal teams, great Arsenal teams. Man. Remember that 98 Arsenal team is completely different to the 2002 Arsenal team, you know? And then the 2002 team, the 2004 team is just the peak of the 2002 team, bro. And what did he do? He made a great team, bro. Bro, look at that Arsenal team in 98. That's basically the remnants of George Graham. And he just added a bit of, Vieira, Petit, Overmars, Anelka. Cool. He said, by 02, I'm going to build my team. 02, completely different team. The only man left from that, for that old George Graham era, was Tony Adams, bro. And he was just basically a corpse. That's what you call building a team. And man ran that team to 04, bro. Then exactly. And when the top players are past their peak, he got rid of them, bro. Vieira, Henry let go. The only thing is, like, 08 came, bro, United and Chelsea were gone. They had the money in that. But Arsenal could have won the league in 08 if Eduardo never broke his leg in that. Great managers build great teams, bro. Simple. And they know how to rebuild, retool. How have you got literally, certain men have been there since you got there, bro? Or when you built your first title-winning team. It's Milner. You're still relying on Milner, Henderson. Bro. Trent Alexander-Arnold is, bro, he's not a right back.
Yeah, Dre, but just to add to what you're saying, Dre, yeah, that's why I have to criticize Klopp, because why don't you want to tweak it? You're playing the same way from when you came to England till now. Why don't you try something different, like switch it up? You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
You touch on the greats, yeah. Look what Wenger did, because we don't want to stick to United all the time. Look what he did. Playing petite, right?
And that's why I purposely didn't bring up Ferguson, because that's the easy thing for us man to do, especially us United fans. Always easy to do that. No, I'll just go to Wenger. That's why Wenger lasted 20 odd years at Arsenal.
Thank you.
Might not have always been success, but the same players weren't there all the time, bro. He knew when to get rid of players. Boom. But also, you bring in quality on top of that. You know what I mean? Bro, we lost, what's it? Steve Bold and Martin Keown. He brought in Sol Campbell, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, Lauren was better than Dixon in that. Who did he have at left back? Ashley Cole's better than Winterburn in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. One of the best left backs in the league.
Exactly. Like, he knew how to improve the team. You can't just run it with, bro, Roberts. Like, you see when you've got the same team and you ain't, the backups are not as good, you're going to get complacent, bro. Robertson's not worried about Simicast.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree on that point.
Trent Alexander doesn't even have a backup. Who's it? James Milner. Come on, man. James Milner. Do you know what I mean?
40 years old. Nah, no disrespect to him. Brilliant,
exactly.
Bro.
No disrespect to James Milner, because to me, he's the best utility player in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Hands down. He's not a right back. You know what I mean? Van Dijk ain't got to worry, because the other guys are never fit enough to take a spot in the team. The same with Matip. Joe Gomez, come on, allow it. He's not even good enough to be at bloody Southampton. You know what I mean? This has been coming. This has been absolutely coming. I've said when they didn't replace Ronaldo, over. Because all them man there used to do in midfield was run. Run. But when you ain't got runners,
remember where I placed them at the start of the season and on the table. Just remember
you did that by accident, bro. Don't even try, Skervin. You did it by accident. Because remember, we had to remind you that Liverpool weren't even in your list, bro.
Man had an epiphany, man. What's wrong with you?
I love it.
But in all seriousness, though, like I was saying to Ronaldo, like, boom, like, we're gonna have to go to Ferguson here, but even when you replace the players, bro, even the voices change, innit? Like, when Ferguson first come to United, it was Archie Knox. Went to Archie Knox to Brian Kidd. Brian Kidd to Steve McLaren. Steve McLaren to Carlos Queiroz. Carlos Queiroz to Mullenstein. Different voices, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to freshen it up. If it ain't the players like to hear different voices, bro. They can't listen to the same man say run, and just get it out to Trent. And like, because when it don't work, they're gonna not listen to you no more. And also, I just don't think the players are physically enough or ain't got that physical ability anymore to carry out what Klopp wants to do. They're tired. They need a break. They're cooked. And like I said, this is just reminiscent of Dortmund. It's gonna end exactly the same. Klopp's either gonna walk or get sacked, bro. Their next two home games are Everton next Monday and Manchester United a couple of weeks after that. If the worst was to happen, they're gonna have to start. The Liverpool fans are gonna have to start having real conversations with themselves, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, if even Ferguson was in charge and he had my team 10th, I'd be asking real questions about his suitability to still be manager of the club, bro.
Easy time.
No, real talk.
No.
Here's why I say that. Yeah. Because your levels are first, second, and third, innit? Remember, we didn't finish lower than third for like 20 odd years, innit? You've now got my team 10th. You've had money to buy players in the positions where we need to strengthen, and you've bought attackers, and the attackers are not even scoring goals, bro. I've got to look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You've got to look at the manager here.
Yeah, you have to, because their last win in the Premier League stretched back all the way to December, you know.
They haven't won in 2023, bro.
No, I hear that, but Fergie would never do that, mate.
I get you, Jay.
You wouldn't find Fergie in that position.
We're in February and last winning the Premier League's in December. That's disgusting.
Bro, Marcus Rashford has scored more goals than Chelsea and Liverpool combined in the Prem this year.
No.
That's all I gotta say, you know.
But lads, yeah, not let's look at the bigger picture for a minute. What about Michael Edwards, Dre? Don't you think that's a big loss?
Big loss, huge loss.
That's affected their recruitment. You know what I mean? Like, cause
and let's keep it real. Did Klopp want Did Klopp want Mane and Salah?
No.
Nope. Michael Edwards said, "No, you're getting him." What happened? So this is the same man that didn't want Mane because he looked like a rapper. Remember, he said that. Klopp said that. Mane looks like a rapper.
Allegedly, but yeah.
He said that. It's documented proof. He said that.
Yeah,
Man said he didn't want Salah. He wanted to get Götze and Royce in. This is the same man that trusts me with transfers now, yeah? That's all I've got to say. And it's so easy to blame the board because the media like to do that, create them narratives of blaming the board. But the board are giving the man money. This is what they're doing across the park at Everton, blaming the board. But they gave the manager money. The manager spent it recklessly. It's not the board's fault, bro. It's not. It's the club. It's the manager's fault. You've wasted, bro. Did they really need Darwin Núñez? No. 65 million pound. I think they didn't want to go get Tchouaméni from Real Madrid, and they didn't get him. So you should have a plan B of the next midfielder to get now. You could have went and got Enzo for a lot cheaper than 120 million if they moved faster last summer.
You got Arthur Melo, don't forget. You guys
then he broke a leg, innit? Broke his leg. What can you do, eh?
Go. Maybe it's the training. Because there's a lot of players injured at Liverpool at the moment. They're injured.
Amazingly, innit? Amazingly. Before that, dodgy asthma pumps, innit?
could be their training methods. They have to look at their training method because when you have so many players on the injury list, come on, something's wrong.
And they're muscle injuries as well. So it has to be something they're doing.
You know what I mean?
It has to be something they're doing. In terms of, well, I'm not even going to let Liverpool off the hook. There's a lot of their players underperforming as well, especially at the back. That's the worst I've ever seen Liverpool look at the back. Joe Matip, usually the most solid out of their defenders, looking like Titus Bramble. Is it a confidence thing? What is it with some of these players? Trent just getting cooked every week. What is it? Is it now that we're just finding out they're just not as good as we thought they were? Or they're just not listening to the manager no more? What do you think, lads?
I think basically they're under pressure, innit? They're under pressure every time they go out there now to deliver, innit? And these players that are out there, I don't think they got the cojones for it. You got a man like Gomez, you got a man like Matip. Like you said, I don't know, Matip looked like he was a novice to football, bro, in that game. Do you get me? And that's down to confidence, though. Do you know what I mean? Personally. Because the way they're playing is not how we know, innit? It's confidence, and like you said, there's no energy in the team. They're deflated, bro, and they ain't got no energy in them. And when they ain't got no energy in them, and you ain't got the confidence behind you as well, it's Peaky Blinders, bro, and that's what's running through the team.
Do Liverpool trust Klopp to rebuild this team?
I just think, me personally, I think his time's done at Liverpool now. I think Liverpool need to go out there and look at another manager, get Poching.
Ooh, hey, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Ronaldo. What do you say? Klopp out, Poching.
That could be a possibility, you know, to be honest, because Liverpool need to do something.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Skervin said, we don't know. We don't know players' confidence. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who to blame, Dre. At first, I said he was going to get sacked. They stuck by him. and now they're still in a bad position, and he's still losing games. He's out of the FA Cup. He's out of the League Cup. So now it's the home game against Real Madrid. If he survived that, then Dre. If he lose that game and he survived the onslaught after that, he's gonna be there until the end of the season. Because it's for me, I think that's Liverpool's season right there. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can still do all right in Champions League. The fans will still get behind them. But if he lose that game, a heavy defeat at home to Real Madrid, then I think that's it, man. So, you know what I mean?
Big month of games for Liverpool. Derby next Monday against Sean Dyche's Everton. We're going to get a lot of praise when we do the weekend review. The next home game, I think they got Real Madrid before they play Manchester United, I think. Yeah, they got Real Madrid before they play Manchester United. Real Madrid ain't doing all that at the moment. Another defeat for them at the weekend. And then Manchester United, that's going to be it's a huge month for games. If they can't get up for that, I honestly believe he will not last the season. I think it's that game on Saturday looked like the players have just stopped listening to him. That's dangerous. You can tell the lack of effort. Even for the third goal, like Thiago just jogging, and I'm looking at like that's his fastest speed, you know. Thiago can't run no faster than that. He just looks spent, like. And then when the goals are going in, there's that everyone's face look. They're just looking at the ground. No one's shouting at no one. No one's holding anyone to accountability. Right. Peak times ahead for Liverpool. Peak times ahead for Liverpool. But oh well.
I think Joe Matip is starting to look his age, bro. There's no way this guy's 31. This guy 38 or something, 39. I just had to get that in there. Like, there's no way Joe Matip is 31. Bro, that ain't happening, man. But yeah, bro.
Hey, someone said, allegedly, someone said he looks like Carlton Palmer, bro. Carlton Palmer. He played like Carlton Palmer in it, so.
He was looking like Carlton Palmer against Wolves, bro. Wolves won that game 4-5-0, mate. I ain't losing like that.
Bro, how you letting my man, what's his name, Craig Dawson, rifle one in from just inside the box, bro? That man come with a real striker's finish in there.
That was his debut, by the way. Debut goal against Liverpool.
A very underrated defender, you know, Craig Dawson. I'm surprised West Ham let him go.
Yo, he's a problem. I like him, you know. He's a proper
solid centre back.
And he offers goals as well. He always offers a goal.
Yeah, I'm surprised David Moyes let him go, bro. Very surprised. I'm surprised Moyes is still in the job, but hey, we'll get to that later. But
hey, good luck to the red half of the Mersey, mate.
Hey, mate. They've been getting away with it for weeks. They've been waiting for this little 20-minute deep dive into their garbage season, bro. But Chelsea's been hogging the headlines, innit? But yeah, Liverpool, you deserve this little section. Good. Yep. Your time's over, bro. Wrap it up.
Hey, Dre.
Red.
Now we done with the red half. Should we move on to the blue half? See this day we did with colours.
Let's move on to the blue half.
Hey?
Over. Cheeky little walk through Stanley Park over to Goodison Park. And mate, Everton, Sean Dyche. Hey, boy, you see what I said about Frank Lampard and the media? Take the blame off the manager and blame the owners. Sean Dyche, one game. Boom. Boom. What have you got to say about Sean Dyche and Everton? And they outplayed, outfought, and deservedly beat the league leaders. They made Arsenal look like the Arsenal of a couple of years ago.
Yep. Can I just say, shout out to Skervin. He predicted it, mate. He said it would happen.
Well,
I have to give you credit. Cause
this is what I'm saying though. But I was saying this off here to Dre. I don't care if it was Real Madrid, Barcelona, who don't care. Anyone that turned up to Goodison Park that day, they were getting beaten. As long as they scored that first goal, brother. I'm telling you.
I did say that. I agree with Scott. I said as well, if Everton score first, it's going to be peak, you know. Sean Dice, everyone behind the ball.
Allow it. No, Ronaldo, you said Arsenal going to do them 3 or 4 1.
I did.
I said if Everton score first, they're winning. But if Arsenal score first, they're getting slapped.
Yeah, but listen, it didn't matter who turned up to Goodison Park, they're getting beaten, brother. I'm telling you, as long as Everton got that first goal, bro.
And
I don't know about beating Scott, but they're getting a game, definitely in the game.
Nah, listen, they were up for it, mate. Minute 1 on it.
Yeah.
Any team that goes Goodison now, that goes Goodison now, and it's just and it's coming up against that midfield trio of pace and power of Africano, they're not winning. I'm telling you, it's over.
Fools in the box. Over. Got to deal with them. What? You got to be honest, guys, to Everton now. You're getting bombarded into your box.
Hey, listen.
You got to defend.
You know what? We criticized the Premier League all these years, all these teams that come in like Stoke. We used to criticize Bolton, Burnley for all the, Royal Britannia football and that. I'm not going to lie. We've kind of missed it, innit? I love seeing that on Saturday. That long throws, hog it up, slap it up to bloody Calvert-Lewin and that. Runners. I missed it. Ugh, British grip football. We need it back.
The old flick-ons, Dre. Nah, Dre.
Yeah.
You don't love it.
Where's it been? I loved it.
Skirt, you know why he's loving it, Skirt? Because it's won over the rivals.
I know.
Hey,
listen. Go on.
Hey, listen. It gave me joy to watch Onana stick it on Partey. That alleged, you know what? Stick it on him. And then you had, what's his name? Who's the other one in midfield? Or what's his name? Decore. Well, Jacker. Who? Nah, not here, not around here, mate. Not around here, mate. And Udegaard. Nah, bro. Gay said, nah, not around here.
Dre, one game, you know. Game, fam.
One
game, you know, cuz.
I'm telling you.
One game, fam.
No. Sean Dyche has unlocked the Infinity Stone, bro.
Yo,
that midfield trio, bro.
No, but listen,
the worst thing you can do now, he's upgraded from, bro. He's gone from a Sega Mega Drive to a PS5, blood. He's gone from Adam Cork to Decore and Onana. He's licking his lips. He's like, I never knew I could get this from Black.
One game, fam. One game.
Damari, just turn up late tomorrow, pal.
Yeah, bro. We don't need you. All this little flick on, this little flair business. You're not Joao Felix. Nah, bro.
Get the ball.
Nah, bro. Hey, you get Calvert-Lewin.
And it's in the box. You know,
Alex Iwobi, you looked all right under lamps in the 8, but you're not here for that. Go out wide. Go out wide.
One game. It's one game.
Bruv. Nah, not with Sean Dyche in this midfield free. Nah.
I'm
telling you.
It's true.
I'm telling you, it's not a joke. That's not just one game. That's not effort. You see that?
No. I'm not saying no. I'm talking about the Arsenal's perspective because I know that's why you're excited.
We'll get to that. But it's looking tricky.
I know that. No, but I know that's what's kicking in your fancy about this.
Two defeats. No. It's not. I'm praising Everton. I haven't touched about Arsenal. I ain't said nothing about Arsenal. You know, just pace and power Everton. And look at the Royal Britannia at the back. The Royal Britannia at the back. Connor Cody out here looking like prime Steve Bruce. Get out of here. Tarkovsky? What? Get out of here. Seamus Coleman rewinding back the clock thinking he's Dennis Irwin. Don't gas up these Everton players. Hey, Everton,
right.
mid-table finish, bro. No one's winning at Goodison again this season, you know. Ooh. Facts. I'm not even lying.
That's a big statement, Jay.
I'm not lying, bro.
I can't defend you on that one. Sorry,
no midfield free in the Premier League. 100%.
Give that a month of them, 2 months of them, then but they will give you a game.
Get Calvert-Lewin back in a few headers. Everton will finish mid-table, and it's capable because the league's so bunched in, innit? Everton staying up, 100%. That was more than just manager bounce. That was quality I saw on Saturday.
So would you say it's because of experience, or it's just that Lampard was trying to get best? He was trying to
Lampard
get
is
the players to do
garbage.
stuff.
My man's
They
trying
weren't
to cook 5-star Michelin chef food with tin food from bloody Lidl, bro. We can't work like that. How you gonna win?
Exactly, like you said, he had Iwobi at number 8 playing
Hey,
centre,
Damari
controlling.
Gray up front. Nah, brother. My
Yeah,
man said
Damari Gray playing 10 or strike or just floating.
no. And my man took off Calvert-Lewin and brought on Mope. Mope was just kicking man down, bro. That is Sean Dyche 101.
Let's look at the tactics. So obviously, straight away from day one, he changed it from the get-go. His first game in charge. He didn't even bother to try and say, let me see if what Lampard was. No, he just scrapped
Let me
that.
see if Damari Gray can make runs in behind him. No, I'm not here for that.
Exactly. Play to
I
our
want
strength.
Calvert-Lewin.
That's why I
Get up
respect
to him quick.
Yeah, play to our strength. This is what we're good at. We can overrun teams. Get up there, and I've got these 3 midfielders that's gonna win it back, and they're gonna win it high. You know, like that. And when they win it high, they can play. You know what I'm saying, Dre? Get them playing in the opposition half.
And what's the thing is, yeah, I know I'll keep going on about that midfield 3. Those are quality ballers in there, you know. Quality ballers, bruv. They're not rubbish, bruv.
And
that's why I'm not even. I haven't mentioned anything about Arsenal. I'm just saying that midfield 3 will give a problem to every midfield in the Premier League.
No
they're
doubt.
athletic. They'll get the ball back and they're gone.
Totally agree, bro. Like you had that at your disposal. Lambs had these players, you know. Don't forget, lads.
Thank you.
You choose to put the Corey on the bench. Like Skervin was like, what? He wasn't even playing him. Like, for example, he was playing a guy that I thought was a winger in Iwobi through the middle, controlling games, like trying to score the perfect goal. When I was watching Everton, all they did is pass the ball around, bro. They didn't do nothing. They
had a wide player up front.
West Ham. That was a poor game, bro. That was Everton, probably their worst game. It's probably why he got sacked, bro. There was no threat on goal whatsoever, Dre. And I watched them. Yeah, I was shocked at half time, bro. Then you see, I was saying, Dre, this is the best I've seen Everton play. It's that type of percentage football, but that's what they're good at. Like you said, Dre, that's what they're good at.
Play to your strengths, bro. Play to your strengths. Bro.
So I have to respect Sean Dyche for that, man. He plays to his strengths. He plays to the best for the players that he have. You know what I mean, Dre? That's I don't want to get back to Klopp here, but like I say, you see a manager, a good manager, he's gonna get results out of a team, bro. You know what I mean?
And just to get back to Klopp slightly before we get back to Everton, yeah. You know, like you play to the team with the players that you have available, bro. Like, boom. The latter years of the Fergie era, my man knew he didn't really have a great midfield. So he just played to this team's strengths, innit? Get it to Van P quick. Get it to Rooney quick. Bypass Cleverly and Anderson and them, man. Like, you're still trying to slap heavy metal football with, what's his name? Black Sheks? And,
Bassett.
Whatever his name is, man. Just call yourself Harry, bro. Harry, Thiago, and who else is playing? Like, you can't do that. But that Liverpool team you're seeing now is just the way Liverpool playing 2 years ago in the COVID era and that. This is what we're seeing now. Simple. You can't get away with it again.
But yeah,
back to Everton though. They deserve a lot of praise.
Credit.
Like,
flowers.
To me, they're staying up. They're staying up, bro. And percentage football, they're gonna stay up and finish mid-table. And Frank Lampard should not be allowed near any Premier League team. And I'm pretty sure he won't get another Premier League job again. He's going to have to go Championship. The next time he comes Premier League is when he's with a promoted. He's come up with a promoted team. He's got them promoted.
Has Everton been to Chelsea yet? I know Chelsea's been Everton, but I've Everton been.
No, I don't think so. Wasn't that opening day? That was opening day, innit?
Yeah, he's gonna be on Sky Sports for that game.
100%. Or BT. Or Talk Sport, whatever that is.
Yeah, bro. One of them broadcasters is gonna have him.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
One of them games. They always support him.
Bro, Frank Lampard aged about 15 years in that Everton job, you know.
I know.
Have you seen him?
Unlucky Frank, man. I know it was too big of a job.
It's not unlucky, bro. He bankrupt Derby. Derby are out here. They're not even on TV no more, bro. I can't, bro. They're on like Channel 5 and that on Saturdays. after the championship and that. Like,
But
they're
off
in
the
League
back of
One.
that, he got the Chelsea job, Jay. So,
Criminal.
I mean,
Criminal.
always land on his feet, innit?
And then,
Always land on his feet.
and then a man that had the same players at his disposal took that squad to the Champions League. That's all I'm going to say about that. My man's been sacked at Everton, and in one game they played better than they've ever looked under Frank Lampard.
The media supports Frank Lampard a lot because Marco Silva was at Everton. They finished 8th. I was trying to say
They
that's
called for his head. They called for his head.
They said he needs to go. He brought Richarlison in. He was doing work, but Corey and all these guys. Like, I think that was a good finish. Nah, he's a rubbish manager. He's the nah. Look, struggling for relegation, and look where Fulham. You know what I mean, Dre? So he weren't the manager. You know
Exactly. The English media like to. It's like because when you actually deep it, the old school managers like Allardyce, Pardew, Mark Hughes, Gary Megson, what's them other dons in that? Them man there can't get jobs no more in the top level the English game. Like Steve Bruce and that. Yeah, they're not in the Premier League no more.
Yeah. Only to do a job like what Dicey's doing. You know what I mean, Jay? You might.
And I think that's even a disrespect to Sean Dyche, because remember he got Burnley into Europe a couple years ago. You know what I mean? I just think he ran his course with Burnley, innit? Really? You know what I mean? The same with what's his name? Eddie Howe at Burnley. He got Burnley relegated, but I just think he ran his course with Burnley, innit? Simple. Look what he's doing at Newcastle.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Bournemouth, yeah, sorry. Bro, Lampard has got no credit in the bank. Bro, Paul Ince is a better manager than Frank Lampard. And that's not even disrespect. It's facts.
True. Way more experience, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to earn your chops before you're out here managing Premier League teams. This is the time. I know the media want Gerrard and Lampard to be the next great English managers and whatever. You've got to earn your chops before you start dining at the fine table, bro. Because number one, the Premier League ain't like it was back 15 years ago. There's just a few good teams, bro. Every team can play ball now.
Yeah, but what did you say, Jay? The media still seems to support him. He always land on his feet. Even when Chelsea won the Champions League, they said that was Lampard's team. They went, that's Lampard's recruitment.
It's a disgrace. He's got friends in the media, 100%.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just
it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
This is a conversation need to be had because even when TT should be getting all the accolades, they're like, is this his team? I was
Lampard's team.
You get what I mean? I was like, what? Give the man his flowers, give the man credit, man. He came in and done a job. They were still like, let's see if he can build a
same Frank Lampard that wasted £40 million, 40 million British pounds sterling on Dele Alli. That's out there in Turkey, and the club don't even want him no more.
There you go. That sums up Lampard. The first, and he was taking pictures, posing with Dele Alli. I was like, that's his downfall, you know. How are you going to bank on Dele Alli? This guy's career is going down, and you jumped on the bandwagon. You're crazy. You're going to go down with him. And
they want to blame the board for the board not backing him. Look what Lampard was doing with the money.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And Sean Dyche in one game has had, bro, they look good. They look like a good team. You would have never thought Everton were second bottom in the league. Never. It is what it is. But they did beat the league leaders. That's 2 defeats in a row for Arsenal now. They've got Brentford coming up in the weekend. Is it time to worry? Or is it just a little blip and they'll get back to usual form this weekend?
What you reckon? Skirt. Well, you already know what I think, Jay. I think Arsenal are going to lose the next 2 games. And I'm a fan of Arteta, not a supporter of the club, but you know, I admire what he does as a manager, young manager coming in the game. But I think Arsenal always hit a little slump, and I think this could be it. If they do win against Brentford and they do win convincingly, that's just another hurdle they've crossed to show me that they are a title-winning team now. You know what I mean? But Arsenal that I know, and I expect them to dip at some point in the season. And I think you should cook it out. You know what I mean? Like all good teams have a little dip. You know what I mean? Now they've lost 2 in a row. Could be 3, you know, against Brentford, and then they got City. City can't let them win. Big game, you know what I mean? It's in the balance, but I can just see Brentford ruffling their feathers the same way. Everton.
100%. I'm not gonna lie, you know. I feel like this is the 2 biggest games in Arsenal's season, you know. Like, to me, I think they made a mistake by bidding off the FA Cup and resting players. I didn't get that. To me, after you beat Manchester United, you want to keep that momentum going, even if it's the cup against bloody Plymouth. Play your strongest team. You don't have another game for another 9 days. Why are you resting players? You know what I'm saying? You lose that game, momentum's gone. So now, unluckily, you're up against Everton. You've got a new manager. 12:30 kickoff. Gladys Street end. It's rocking, innit? Like, it's going to happen, innit? Like Skervin said, it could have been anyone on Saturday. They were going to lose that game. So now you're thinking, raw, okay. But even in those games, yeah, you've got to take your chances. Eddie Nketiah missed a sitter. Blazed it over the bar. It's those chances there where you need a ruthless goal scorer that's going to win you games, innit? Now, boom, if they go 1-0 behind against Brentford on Saturday, the same Brentford that's gone to the Etihad already and won this season.
Yep.
I don't think they lost at Stamford Bridge, no? They didn't lose at Stamford Bridge, no? I don't think so.
I know they won Liverpool last season. I'm not sure about this season.
They've won at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
They've won at Stamford Bridge. They've beaten United this season. They don't care. They're not a respecter of reputations, innit? So them going to
Juve Chelsea at home. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
them going to the Emirates, it's not going to faze them at all. Like you said, I've said this is coming. There's going to be a blip. I think if they win these next 2 games, that's it. They have to win the league from then, because they'll be at least 8 or 11 points clear of City. Got to win it from there. They're lucky City didn't win yesterday over the weekend. It is where it is. But now's the test.
Can I just say, Jay, imagine, like I said, yeah, which I do believe they will lose them next 2 games, yeah? Would you say Man United's in the title race?
If United win the next 2, then yeah.
There's
enough games left.
Bro. We in the title race. Come on.
Wait. There's enough games left, yeah? Where, to me, I always look at it. If we're in the mix with 10 games to go, we're in the title race. I don't go by these new principles. The title race ain't even begun yet. There's still half of a season to go, innit? To me, if 10 games to go and we're 6, 7 points near about, we're there. But to me, why I don't think we're in it right now is because the size of the quality in our squad's not there, and we have to make sure everyone stays fit. It's going to be difficult. We're playing every 3 days. Got Barcelona coming up as well. And like, even the crap teams in the Premier League, they're not crap, in it. Like, we've got Leicester coming up. We just slapped Villa at Villa Park. Like, you know what I mean? Like, difficult. But we want to win. If we win this week, if we win these 2 games against Leicester, and Arsenal lose at the weekend, we're 2 points behind. Well, I know we're going off ifs with 2 games more played, but we're there, innit? But to me, if we're there with 10 games to go, then we'll have this conversation. But right now, we're not current. I'm not even, like I've seen Coach Cam say, 1 game at a time. I'm not talking title talk, because the last time we talked title talk, we dropped points at Palace and we lost to Arsenal. So let's just 1 game at a time, lads. We'll see where we are with 10 games to go. You know
Scare, what are you saying, Scare? Title charge. Arsenal lose the next 2 games, Brentford and City.
Boy, we just need to do our job. As long as we do our job, anything's possible, man. Like Dre said, I got gas, bro. when we're supposed to go to Palace, get the 3 points, then go get the confidence, go down to Emirates, do our business, and we're like right behind them guys, bro. And we never did it, bro. So right now, we just need to focus on ourselves and just hope.
One game at a time.
Yeah,
Well,
if we do our thing, hopefully others around us, they don't do their thing and we capitalize, innit?
I think,
I'm
yeah,
putting
the
it out
worst.
there. I'm putting it out there. If we win these 2 games back to back against Leeds, title race, title charge, we're gonna be too close to the top for us not to say title charge, lads. Come on,
I
man.
think, yeah. Here's what I think.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying.
Come on, red out.
Let's calm down, lads. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Come on, Jay. They got City midweek, yeah. They got Brentford at the weekend.
They're gonna beat City. I think
They
they'll beat
ain't
City.
beating no City trade. City's in a bad space right now, yeah. So
They got
know
real
they have-
problems.
You get me? They have to beat Arsenal to get the fans back on board and show the fans. They did it in the FA Cup, bro. City
Here's if we
back into us.
here's
and then,
where I think, yeah, a title
Yeah.
charge may happen, yeah. Is if we win that Carabao Cup and we're close. If we're close enough, then we can sniff top spot. Because boom, that's gonna galvanize this team, bro. Don't let United win a trophy, you know, with this mentality that we have right now, bro. Because they're gonna, bro, guarantee you, Bruno, Casemiro, Varane and them man there, yeah.
I think I'm saying
they-
title charge, yeah. I'm not cutting
Calm
you,
down,
bro.
let's calm.
You know Rashi's my guy, yeah. And I saw Rashi after you scored that goal against Burnley, yeah. He said it would be lovely if we could win a trophy now under Ten Hag. Everyone's down. Everyone's thinking you're the gaffer. You're not even tennis,
I'm
no.
gonna touch on it. I'm gonna touch on
You're
it.
your gaffer. So it's title charge for me, Sky. You get me? Red on me. I'm on it. I'm on it, Jay.
I'm positive like that, yeah.
If I
But
beat League there, the old enemy, one of the arch enemies, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, back to back title charge, Jay. I'm too close to the top. But yeah, bro. God, I'll let you.
Yeah, here's my thing, yeah. You know when you see like, remember like I remember when City won the FA Cup 2011, yeah. I remember I said to my brethren, this is a bad day for Manchester United, you know. Don't let City sniff a trophy because once they know how to win, it's over. And look at the last 10 years, bro. They just know how to win now, innit? Same with United in 2006. We won the Carabao Cup. And it kickstarted that era. League title, Champions League finals, all of that.
Chelsea, Mourinho, League Cup.
League Cup. And then they went and won the league.
Yeah.
FA Cup, all of that.
Lads, yeah.
Winning.
We got look.
Don't let us win the Carabao Cup because I'm telling you, with winners, and we ain't just got normal winners in that dressing room, you know. We've got a World Cup winning centre-back pairing, bro. We've got a man in midfield, the best DM in the world, who's won 5 Champions Leagues within the last decade, bro. Some clubs ain't even won that in their history. They want to win the Carabao Cup, bro, because they know what's going to happen. If we win the Carabao Cup, we're not losing again for the rest of the season, you know.
Oh, Jay with the statements. I love it.
I'm telling you, you know what? Because I've seen it before with teams that have won that trophy, you know. They've gone on. They smell blood.
Thank you. They want the big boy. They want the big games. Not the Champions League.
Let us win that Carabao Cup because we're coming. And I'm not saying that out of gas. I'm not gassed, bro. I'm saying because I know I've seen it with other teams, bro.
Gas, bro. I am gas.
Don't let us win it. Don't let us be. Don't let us.
Samples, you know.
Don't let us. Don't let us be 5 or 6 points behind with even a game in hand, bro. Because I'm telling you, Ten Hag will bid off the cup, whatever that cup, that Europa Conference, fuck all that competition there.
Bro, we might end up winning that. We might end up even winning that.
No. Let Barca have that. Let Barca have that. All right. Right, I've been that off because with these players need the rest in it. Don't let us come and do the domestic treble now. Don't let us win the FA Cup. Don't let Eric Ten Hag, 10 times, win 2 trophies in his first season. Because I'm telling you, next season, we're bringing that trophy that we've won 20 times? 21 times? We're bringing that back home, bro.
Right, calm down, lads.
Don't let us win that Carabao Cup and we're close to the top of the league. I'm being dead serious, you know.
Don't let me see a picture with Varane, Casemiro, and Marcus Rashford holding the trophy. It's curtains. It's curtains for the league. I'm telling you,
Hey, Ronaldo,
you know, holding a trophy, bro.
Because I'm telling you this now, their man there ain't leaving Wembley on February 26th without that Carabao Cup, bro. We're winning that.
Dre, that's a difficult game, you know. That's a very
That's not, bro. We're winning that 2-0.
I agree.
Newcastle,
I'm not. Because
bro,
like we're trying to say, yeah, if we let Newcastle get their hands on that trophy, that could be the beginning of something crazy. You get it, bro. You see it, Dre. You see it, Skirt. How it's vital what we're saying now. See that trophy, that mid-season trophy, bro.
It's a kickstart.
Thank you. See, that can push us on to crazy things, you know, Skirt. We could be in the conversation for titles going into April, the end of April. You know,
I'm telling you this as well. I want to move on to Rashford now, yeah? You see what Rashford's doing now? Let him win that Carabao Cup. I'm telling you, I don't even want to talk about what I want to say right now, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Rashford wins that. Listen, this might be the season of Rashford, bro.
Will be.
Remember when Ronaldo come back from the World Cup in 2006 and then he went, that was the different it was different Ronaldo after that. Man started banning 20 a season and that.
Standard. I remember, Jay, everything.
And I'm seeing this. What I'm seeing from Rashford now, it's not. This ain't the Rashford I've been cussing for the last few years, bro. It's a different Rashford, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Different confidence, the way he walks on the pitch, the swagger about him. You see, I like the way he said, "Slop, chill, man. Where you going? Stay there, man. This is a different Rashy now. Can't push me up my ball no more. You know them one day. You try to bounce.
This is a Rashford
on the floor now.
This is a Rashford that knows. This is a Rashford that knows I'm a match winner. I affect games, bro.
I love it. I love how Dre gives the flowers, you know. Skirt. Look how he steps on the pitch now, Skirt. It's a different Skirt.
Arrogance. Come on, arrogance.
Arrogance. Yes, Dre. The confidence is there.
He's moving like he's LeBron, bro. He's like he's LeBron.
And you know me. I've probably been Rashford's biggest critic. But I've been waiting for this Rashford to turn up, bro. Arrogance. He knows when he steps on the pitch, I affect games, bro. Yeah. I'm the man. I don't know if how Garnacho came on the scene just before the World Cup. That was a light switch in man's head, but he's up the levels, bro. Rashford is single-handedly carrying Man United to where they are right now. And I give him the kudos, bro. Bro.
Those straight from the red half of North London, lads. Yeah, let's stay on top.
It's a big month. It's a big month for football coming up, bro.
No, what are we saying about the Gunners then?
I already said that they're losing the next two games for me, Skirt. We're in the title race, man.
You think they're gonna get beaten by Brentford? Yeah.
Yes, man. I think Brentford.
I don't think they'll beat Brentford.
And nick it. Brentford won't beat them like on the day. They probably nick it like a 2-1 or you know them ones, a 3-2.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Arsenal's down in the dumps now. Like I said to Jay.
No.
Listen, Skirt, because you might not. Let me just quickly, Jay, repeat it quickly. I think Arsenal will dip at some point in the season. I think this is it. I think this is their dip where they might lose 2-3 games on the front. 4 games even.
If that's what you're saying, yeah. Listen, we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat at the end of the season.
Here's my thing, yeah. If they don't beat Brentford and City beat Villa, then the walls are closing in, mate. Because if we beat Leeds twice, Leeds is a tough game, especially away. That away game on Sunday is going to be a problem. If we can negotiate those games and get 2 wins, that game next, was it Thursday, Wednesday, whatever it is against City? That's a big one. That's a huge one. Because to me, a draw, and I'm happy. Because I think if all results go in our favour, we'll be 3 points behind Arsenal with a game in. Arsenal got a game in hand. I'll be happy in it. But I think Arsenal will beat City next week. I think City,
Jay,
City,
sorry, man,
City are cooked. City under Pep have problems, big problems, and I can see on the pitch yesterday, huge problems. They're not winning nothing this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if Pep's gone at the end of the season as well. Huge problems.
Hold on. We got Leeds tomorrow. I mean on Wednesday.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah.
I know.
You know who's their caretaker manager?
Who?
You see the guy that was assistant to Ralph Ragnick, Kurt Angle, that Kurt Angle looking guy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's caretaker manager.
Was he under Jesse March?
Yeah, he only joined a couple weeks ago.
Oh, where the blood.
The guy with the bald head, with the headphones in, with Ralph. He's annoying, man. Sorry, man, but those were tough days, man. Tough days. We have to. I know the lads are gonna be up for it. They're gonna want to beat Leeds. I tell you that even more.
100%.
You know what I mean, innit? Like, it was dark days on there, man. Dark days, man. Cold nights in Manchester.
These are tough games because these Leeds man just run around, innit? And from the Leeds I've been watching, they don't play bad football. It's just that they can't score. So we're in for a tough couple of games, and these are the worst two games I would like to play before we're playing Barca next week.
So we just swiftly move on to United then. Put Arsenal.
Yeah, to hell Arsenal. To hell with Arsenal, bro.
Yeah,
let's move to United. 2-1 win against Palace. I think we have to get to the Casemiro red. What's your thoughts, lads? Red card, deserved or wrong angle?
To me, I believe it's a red card to me. I mean, once you go to the face of anyone on the pitch, it's just straight red, isn't it? That's what we know of, isn't it? And even if it was a Palace player that did it, say the same thing. You know, I'll be wanting him to be sent off. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit harsh because at the same time, because there was so much kerfuffle that happened, it's just Casemiro's that, got, seen or highlighted. Do you know what I mean? It's a big blow to us, but, it's a red card for me.
Yourself, Ronaldo, what do you think?
Well, it's a tricky one, It's a tricky one because it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like VAR is doing a bit too much now for me, man. You know what I mean? Like things like that. When things like that happen, just let the game carry on, man. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're gonna give Casemiro a red card, you have to go back to the original incident of Schlupp pushing the man off the pitch. That's a yellow card for the beginning, and what he did after that. So he should get a red card, and then Ayew should get a red card. He had his hand in Fred's throat for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just leave it alone, man. They hugged after. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Get on with the game, man. It's nothing to do with VAR. It's not like the guy was choking him, trying to hurt him, or you know what I mean? But he did raise his hand, though. As Sker said, I have to agree with that. And the rules of engagement states that if you do that, you run the risk. And that's what our manager said. So you run the risk, innit? So you can't really argue with it. But VAR is going too far for me, man. Stuff like that I need to leave alone, bro. Seriously. It ain't just because it's my team.
It definitely wasn't a red card. After you see the angle, the proper angle, he didn't even have his hands around his neck.
Yes, he did, Jay, man.
He had his hands on his collar and his shirt. It looked like he had his hand around. No, he didn't have his hand around his neck.
I'm not buying that, Dre.
I know, Jay. I don't buy what you're saying.
There's video evidence. There's video evidence that says that.
That's not.
I watched it live.
And you know what's the worst thing? If he had his hands around his neck, wouldn't Will Hughes have pushed his hands off his neck? Or push man away? He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that.
Like, Will Hughes thinking,
he didn't have his hand around his neck. He had his hands on his collar, bro. And you could see it. There's video proof. And even the man on Match of the Day, even Ian Wright and what's his name? Alan Shearer said that was harsh. VAR just need to, if you're going to look at video, you have to look at it in real time. How are you going to watch it frozen? It looks even worse.
Me have the same two eyes here, right? And me say it's a red card, brother.
I wasn't lying.
All right.
When
So
I
if
saw
that's
it
a
back,
red
I was
card,
like,
wait. If that's a red card,
he's a brother,
wait. If that's a red card, so then Jordan Ayew should get a red card for having his hands around Fred's neck.
Fred should have got a red card because he slapped the brother.
I agree. That's what I said.
Right. So Jordan Ayew and Fred should have got sent off as well then.
Thank you.
Yeah, as well as
So
what's
what
his
was
name?
the
Sure.
And Schlupp as well.
Schlupp for what?
He
Schlupp
pushed
for
the
what?
man.
He pushed.
Oh, allow it.
Started from
Anthony's a little
Dre.
bitch, bro. Anthony
Dre,
over exaggerated.
All right, Dre, no. You pushed him, Dre, and then he said something to him. That's why he reacted. And when Casemiro
he
went
acted
over,
like a little bitch, and Schlupp said, "Get up," and then Casemiro, that man, backed it. That's all it was.
thank you. There you go. And then it went AWOL because you know it's Brazilian. They're all Brazilian. Fred, Casemiro,
He
Anthony.
had his hands on his
Fred-
shirt, on his collar, and it looked like he had his hands around his neck, bro.
Fred tried
That
to
man
give
there-
the man a slap, Dre, a little quick slap, pow,
My
slap the
man,
man.
choke, bro. This is why I say
And
VAR.
Casemiro
bro.
tried to give the man a quick choke and a slide and then grab his shirt, bro. It's like,
Oh, allow it, man. Bro, FA need to, Man United need to appeal it and get that shit overturned, bro. And look at all video footage, bro. And how you gonna look at it in freeze frame and then
that
make a
ain't
decision?
happening. What do you think, Scott? That ain't gonna happen, Dre. They ain't appealing that, Dre.
Well,
Dre, they're
no,
trying to get an
apparently-
extra game.
Apparently, United are gonna appeal it.
That's the dice, man. Because if they get it wrong, you know, FA are good to slapping an extra game in it for
100%.
what they call it, frivolous, whatever they call it in that. Then he's out of the Liverpool game.
You know what I mean? They ain't appealing nothing, Scott. I bet they won't play that game. I bet you tennis won't play. He's letting it go, bro. I'm telling, man, 100%. Casemiro's out the team.
Well, for what he said after the game, he's accepted it. To be fair, you know what I mean.
But it's weird because I was watching that game. United were coasting, absolutely coasting.
Yeah.
Then red card, letting it go. You've got to respect Manchester United's resilience to hold on, because I think under previous managers, don't want to name their names, that could have ended up being a 2-2 or even a 3-2. Is it now clear that we're starting to see Ten Hag's footprints on this United squad now, this United team?
Yeah, and I think it showed in the second goal. You know what I mean?
Ten Hag.
Patterns of play. That was what he wants, innit? Like, and he got the end product at the end of it as well, which was even better. But it showed the type of football that we want to be playing, and you know, it's a joy to see. It's a joy to see a United team in fruition, bro. And you know, because the last 4 or 5 years has been hard, bro. Like, it's been times that I want to watch United, but now, like, listen, we are playing ball, man, and with the players are grasping what the manager wants, and it's there to see. You get me?
Ten Hag ball, like Eric Ten Hag likes to say, Ten Hag ball, huh?
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 This is football, huh?
This is football, huh? Yeah, football, huh?
The club.
Say the principles of the game, huh? Yeah. Ten Hag ball. Good win for United. That is 13 straight wins at home. Longest winning streak at home since 2011.
Lads, can I just add a little sauce into that, yeah? Spanner. Man, them see the difference when Vikings came off the pitch and Garnacho came.
Yes.
Football was immaculate. That's when Tenner's true football came out, bro. Feel me?
Yeah. No, it's true.
Hey, I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
a different team when he came up with Garnacho.
I've tried to be a bit supportive of Wagon Wheel with some man like Gordon, Weghorst and that. But that's probably one of the worst signings we've ever made. Not just because of he's not been bad, yeah, but you could have got anyone that for that much, like, bro, that £3 million could be spent on him could have gone on fixing the stadium, bro. Like, or fixing the toilets or something, bro. You know what I mean? Or
That's
getting
a
like
bit
Ronaldo said. Like
That's
Ronaldo
below
said,
the
man.
belt, Jay. That's below the belt. Jay.
Like Ronaldo, like
Bro,
Cristiano
that's
Ronaldo said.
For a guy that's been
Like
supporting him as well.
Like Ronaldo said, yeah. Like Cristiano Ronaldo said in the interview, that could have gone on new gym equipment. That could have gone on hiring new tea ladies. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, to me, night and day. And to me, it's just a shame, innit? He's not been bad, but there's times the ball, like, he'll play off the ball, he'll, like, do a little 1-2, try to run in the box. The ball comes into the box, and then he's so slow that the ball that's coming to the box is a great ball, but he just can't get onto it.
Yeah, but we can't depend on Mr. Martial, can we?
Hey, mate, I've been his defender for years. But
He's injured
me,
again, isn't he? He played 10 minutes the other day and he's injured.
How can you come on for, what's it? I don't like 20, 25 minutes against Nottingham Forest, dead game. You score a goal, then you're not even fit enough to make the bench on a Saturday. What the hell are you doing, bro? Man ain't giving me a 90 minutes this season, bro.
And lads, yeah, you know, after that game, yeah, the next day it's light training, Jay. You don't even train that hard. It's recovery. You know what I mean, Jay? So you're injured between Wednesday
he's either shagging his wife on game days, yeah. He's either shagging his wife on game days or after he scored that winner. He needs to stop. He needs to like separate yourself from your wife, innit? I said it, yeah. When his wife cooked him that unseasoned chicken, yeah, a few seasons back, his game's gone downhill, bro.
Right.
He needs to part of
Jay's on one tonight, Sker. Man said the unseasoned chicken.
No, but Jay was up his ass a couple weeks ago, bruv.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm happy he's back. He's rubbing his hands.
The team plays better with him in.
Hey, listen. I'm happy someone else is back, but we can't really talk about that right now. But
hey, steady on, pal. We got to mention that. We got to mention that, Jay.
That's Judas, bro.
Judas.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is actually, let me not say it on it. Let me not say it in it. Once I press end recording, I'll say that. But let me not say it on it. We might not have another episode. But what I'm gonna say is, let me get back to Martial on that. Yeah, I've been one of his biggest defenders, but to me, you only played 25 minutes, bro. You scored. You didn't really do much after that. How the hell are you injured again? Like, nah, he's got to go at the end of the season. I think even Ten Hag knows this. To me, I heard this from Shaquille O'Neal. He said the greatest ability is availability. You ain't got that, you ain't got nowhere, bro. The guy didn't even go to the World Cup. The guy didn't even go to the World Cup, bro, and you're still injured.
It's true. They didn't even take him after how many strikers got injured?
Exactly. Deschamps says, "No, I'm good, bro. I'll take that lanky guy, whatever his name is."
For real, seriously, for real. Martial, I don't know what's going on with him. There's players that's injury prone, but he took it to a whole nother level, man.
He's taking it to a new level this season, bro.
Because when you think about it, Dre, what I've always said, yeah, when back in the day we used to have them debates, him and Rashford, I've said, don't forget Rashford came in the team because he was injured. What I'm saying, and Rashford is blown past Martial, and he's still injured. So there's something wrong there, man.
I think what I've noticed as well, yeah. You see, now we're doing well. All this player comparison shit that we used to do is deaded now. I think the player comparisons like Martial, Rashford, and all that, and like Pogba and Fred McTominay, that's dead now. We're doing well. We know who's the best team. We know who the best players are on the team. We know our best team in it. I think that player comparison stuff was because we were doing rubbish in it. Now we know who the real ballers are in it. We know Rashford plays on the left. He shouldn't be playing up front. We need a striker in the summer. Simple. Martial, thanks and that. You know, you had a song, a nice little song made for you. But I said this a couple of years back. I said if you want to win trophies, you cannot depend on your main men being Martial, Bruno, and Rashford. Those three ain't gonna win you trophies, bro. There you go. Martial, you got to go, mate. Levels this summer. We need an elite baller up front, and I'm talking Victor Osimhen from Napoli, bro.
I agree. We have to get into that, 100%. But does he start in the
Have to
final?
get him.
He starts for me,
Who?
as bad as he is.
Martial.
Yeah.
Man, he starts for me. Can't have Wagon Wheel. We can't have Wagon Wheel. No.
If he's the next option, I'm still going for Martial, man. Sadly, but
I'll take Martial.
Yeah,
I'll take Martial.
I agree.
I'll take Martial. I'll take Martial with I'll take Martial with Oscar Pistorius' legs. Then Wagon Wheel.
No, you're no.
Jay, no one for that.
That's the below the belt, Dre, man.
No, brother.
Steady on. But I get you, Dre. Yeah. For me, he plays, but like Skervin said, he doesn't deserve it. It's the truth. He doesn't, Jay. Come on. He might deserve a 10 minutes cameo or 15 minutes. Yes.
Nah, but Wagon Wheel deserves it. For what?
He didn't play more games than Martial.
He's putting the yards, mate. Yeah. He's putting the yards.
But when you actually deep it, the amount of when he has played this season, Martial more time enough has either scored or assisted. His goal record's almost as good as what's he? Third top goal scorer. And man ain't even giving me 80 minutes this season in the game. Not even 90, 80.
Minutes per goal.
It's not good enough.
His minutes per goal.
To me, for the way we play, Martial has to play because he's the best at what we do, what he does in the squad, innit?
Yeah, but you don't always say we need players in the trenches. Is Martial going to be there in the trenches with us?
He's not fit enough to even pass the medical to get in the trenches.
That's what I'm saying. He's not there in the trenches.
Like, I'm one of them fans that I've given up on Martial. I'm sorry, I love when he's out there, but I can't depend on him.
He's not there in the trenches, bro.
We even said it on last episode, yeah. Me and Dre hit the topic, yeah. I'm like, Dre, I hope he's even fit for Saturday. And he wasn't fit. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
You know what's funny, yeah? You know what was funny, yeah? When I posted in the group chat before the game against Forest the week ago, I was like, yep, Martial and Sancho are in the squad. We were gassed. They come on. They both done all right. I was like, all right. Season up and running now.
Yeah.
Boom. I was like, yep. My man done his whatever. Got the charges dropped. Let's not mention his name. I was like, yep, title talk. Look at the team on Saturday. Martial can't even get on the squad, bro. He's injured. Bruv, if you can't stay fit, if you're not fit, just don't play in it. Like, just listen, what he needs to do is just give me the cup final, give me 60 minutes. If he can manage that, assist a goal, score, tap in or something. And if you're injured for the rest of the season, I'm okay with that. And then you can leave in the summer.
I've got a question. Wednesday night, Martial not fit. Who we playing? Sancho or Anthony? Sancho, Anthony. Sancho or Anthony?
I think Anthony will play. I think Terra will play Anthony. But I would play Anthony anyway because I don't think Sancho is ready.
Yeah, that's his guy though. Like I said, lads, I think that's Tenar's guy. You know,
I don't think Sancho is going to be playing out wide. After what I saw against Forest, he's going to be playing. If Bruno gets injured, Sancho's next in line.
Yeah, and even the rest, I reckon there's games we're going to see.
Yeah.
When Martial's fit, we're going to see Sancho, Martial, Rashford, and then.
A
lot of them.
I think in an ideal, even when everyone's healthy, you'll see some bits out wide on the right because he can do that role. It's going to be a lot of rotation between now and the end of the season. Give players a rest, innit?
We saying those no Anthony. Drop.
Nah, bruv, drop him, man.
Give him a rest. I agree though, but he's choosing
get him to think about his game a bit more, man. Give him a rest. And say, yo, what's up, bro?
Arrested what?
Arrested. Jay, you say you should get arrested.
Yeah, arrested, not arrested. Arrested. My man, the most significant thing he's done in the last month is cause a police riot against Crystal Palace to get Casemiro sent off.
Nah, Jay, when he got Casemiro sent off, I said, that's it. The media's going to kill him now. I was watching the game live. I was like, that's it for Anthony, innit? Because if that never happened now, Casemiro will still be on the pitch. You know what I mean, Dre? So he might get benched, you know, Sker. He could get benched. Sker's got a point. I think he should get benched.
Bro, I think you should get
Sancho's been
benched,
training
bro.
for a
Think
month,
about your game, man. Come on, man.
You gotta
Fix
think
that,
of it,
bro.
like football, innit? Sancho's been training for a month. I think he deserves a start.
Yeah, man.
All I'm gonna say on that front.
If anything,
I told you so. I told you so. I told you this man's not good, you know.
Nah,
he's
he's all right, Drake, but he ain't the full package. But when you look at the bigger picture, he's doing a lot better than a lot of people, you know. Because if he, like I said, if he's dead, what
on what we've seen for the last few years, bro. Remember this time a year ago, Ronaldo was playing every week, bro.
Yo, listen, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Like when I see this man playing for Ajax, yeah, what he was doing for Ajax was like he was Ronaldinho, fam. Bro, but you can't be doing that in the Prem, fam. You can't do it in the Prem.
It's gonna take time. Don't say you can't. I don't think.
Brother,
you have to earn that right to do that in the Prem.
Brother, he's got no time to do that, bro. Like even when he's all falling over his own 2 feet, bro. When he's doing this thing, bro.
Hey, you see, he tried to do around the world again.
Let me drop that now. You see, football, like Dre says, yeah, you gotta earn the right. You see, respect, yeah, as a big part of football, innit? You see how Saka's got the ball, yeah, and he runs at you, and you back all the way to your 18-yard box. Saka ain't done a skill, he ain't done nothing. It's because of his reputation. Like he's earned that right. You get what I mean? So you see with Anthony, he's got to earn it. And you see the type of player he is, yeah. He has to literally send man to Tesco's, and he has to be doing stuff that it's gonna make people think, rah, you know what? I need to fall back. I need to give this guy space because he'll beat me. You know what I mean? You see now, Sker, the defenders are like, you know what I'm saying, Jay? Like,
just we don't to piggyback off that, what you say, Ronaldo, yeah? I don't think Anthony's used to defenders coming at him. He's used to defenders backing off because he used to play for Ajax. He already fear every team in Ajax. Every team in Holland fears Ajax, so they already know. All right, cool. He's Brazilian. He comes at me. Let me back off 5 yards. Premier League, these men have no respect. You have to earn that. You're 85 million, yeah. All right, cool. Try to come at me. You're getting clamped. He's not used to that.
Can I give you an example? Yeah, I don't know where this brother come from. Yeah, but he played for Leicester. He played his debut for Leicester. Was it Leicester?
Tete.
Oh my god, brother! Anthony ain't giving me a performance like that brother gave me, and he plays in the same position as fucking Anthony, bro.
Here's what I say. Here's what I say about Eredivisie tax and that. Where
bruv,
some man have said to me on this pod,
the guy's amazing,
some man have said to me on this pod, give him time. He's the Eredivisie. Oh, he's won the league in the Eredivisie. That league is shit, bro. That's not a true testament to how good a player is, bro.
Honestly, Ronaldo.
Lads, come on. See, Tete, that's a marvelous debut. He's done well. I agree.
That's one game.
Thank you. Anthony has given us that performance. He came on
and
banged against Arsenal. You guys forget he banged against Arsenal.
He just scored the goal.
It's a long time ago.
Thank you, Skervin.
It's a long time ago, but it's a long time ago. I agree. The other game, he gave Casemiro a wonderful pass through on goal.
8 months later.
No, but Jay, when you put things in perspective, as he's a new signing, let's put all the new signing in a hat, innit? We're being the harshest, Jay. I'm telling you, Chelsea's got a player by the name of Modric, yeah? He's pants, bro. I'm telling the man them now, and I'll say it on the pod, yeah? I'll say it on the pod. He's kick and run down the ball, bro. You see what Anthony, yeah? With Anthony, you can see what he's trying to do, Jay. You see them man there? Them man are playing track and field with the football, bro. You know, like
you say man's James in there.
Man's the Ukrainian Mason Mount, bro. That's another Mason Mount. We're putting all of them in a hat now, lads. Yeah, let's put Cody Gakpo in there. Flipping there, Anthony's Ronaldinho. Then, Sker, come on. What is Cody Gakpo? And I'm a big fan of Gakpo.
Pause. Wait. You said Cody Gakpo is a baller. You said Cody Gakpo should be at Man United. We missed the trick signing him. The man has had 4 shots on target in 6 games, bro. Cody Gakpo.
Cody Gakpo is gonna bring the 007 to a whole nother level, bro. 7 games, 0 assists, 0 goals, 0. So, lad, let's put things in perspective. Our guy, yeah, we need more from him. I agree in it, but I'm not putting him to the sword yet. You know what I mean? Like when I say like I'll give him a little bit more time because he hasn't been that bad. Like look at Nunes. Nunes, what's Nunes? You might as well give him back. Benfica won't take Nunes back now on loan. I tell you that.
Oh hell no, they're licking their
They've
lips,
got
bro. They
Ramos.
think we Liverpool.
They've gone past that, lads. Come on. I agree though, lads. I fully agree.
Bro.
And they need to give us more.
Anthony is making Aaron Wan-Bissaka look like prime Cafu, bro.
Thank you. For me, yeah, all he's doing
That's
now,
not a good thing.
he's just an outlet. He's an outlet, an outpass where he can run the ball and bring us up the pitch. That's all he give us now. Apart from that, he don't beat a man. He doesn't even cross the ball.
The running back.
Thank you, Jay. That's the role he's playing for me. You know what, Jay?
NFL, bro.
Tactically, my man, just leave him out wide. He's an out ball and he runs the defender all the way down to the corner flag and turns around and passes it back. That's Anthony in a nutshell. Keep it real. You know I love all of them, Jay, but that's Anthony in a nutshell for us, right?
It's predictable, bro.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's it, Dre. Like, I'm being honest. Like, there's times when we're like, yeah, come on, let's go. No, bro. Grey Natural is more exciting than Anthony.
Oh, way more. Way more.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep it real, man.
My man just runs with the ball. You know exactly what he's going to do. Like, even, bro, there's been times you've had counter-attacks, yeah? What was the one against Arsenal? Where he literally kicked the ball. I think, was it Partey that was like 10 yards behind him?
Yep.
Partey caught up to him and allow it, man.
He looked shattered, Dre. Like, his legs was gone. Like, he couldn't even, you know what I mean? Like,
he runs like he's never got any sort of form of running training, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I keep it real, Dre. You know, I love all of them, but you can see the physicality in the Prem is a big thing. It's a big thing, you know. We overlook this, but it's a different league, man. Like you say, Dre. In them PSV and Ajax and, you know, Eredivisie and that. Them man
back off because there's fear in it.
You know them ones, it's baby training and that.
He's not used to Mikalenko and Lucas Digne and who's them other dons at left back. What's that one at Newcastle? Dan Burn and that. You're not used to them coming at him, charging and that. He's not used to it. But you have to earn that right to play, bro. So you have to be brave enough to go at them, man, dubs them, and they'll be like, oh, calling me back up 5 yards. You ain't got that bravery.
Oof, you think he ain't got it?
He's not even. He ain't, because even when they stand off, even when they just stand still, they're jockeying him. He ain't brave enough to go at them, bro. He's not. He's got to give me 5. Even if they at least try something, I'll be like, all right, cool. At least he's trying. Eventually, it's gonna come off. He's not even trying. He runs up to a certain point, looks behind him, and he either passes to Bruno or Wan-Bissaka, bro. Wan-Bissaka is more braver than him on the ball.
Jay, I'm not gonna defend him because he's having a rough time at the moment. But funny enough, I can actually see what he's trying. You know, I know it sounds weird, but I can see Anthony being a player. And you know why as well? Yeah, the manager keeps saying the team needs to play for him. When he said, I know what he means. That the team, he needs the ball. See, Anthony, yeah, we need to give him the ball, Jay. I'm sorry, you're gonna say for what? Why do we give him the ball?
That's what I'm thinking, man.
But the manager says that, so I'm thinking this is his guy, Jay. He believes in him, you know, Jay. I hope the lads know that we're United fans, but there's a reason why we keep seeing him out there. Our guy, Tennis, young, aka, you know, he believes in him, Jay. I'm being honest, like, remember he went 2-0, he went all out for this guy, Jay. He believes in him, man. That's what I think as well.
Ball boys do more of the ball than Anthony.
That's how I think Sancho's gonna have to go.
Wiping the towel or the ball does more for the players and more for the team than Anthony does with the ball.
Oh, all right, I'll leave it there, Pop. I'll leave it there. But don't give up on Anthony, please, lads. That's all I'm saying. I know our listeners. Don't give up on that.
Ten Hag's worked miracles with some of these players in terms of getting their levels up this season. If he can work wonders with Sancho, then Anthony might have to go out on loan next season, you know. Anthony might have to go out on loan to that. I don't know. You know what? His type of football suits perfectly for Sean Dyche Everton football.
Oh, Dre, no, I can't let you do that to my guy.
Them
No
the
way.
defensive winners there. You know them
Mate.
ones there that just
Let's put things in perspective. Look at Martinelli. His form's dipped. He's been whacked.
but
Like,
you've
against
seen his
United.
quality, bro. You've seen his quality in the Premier League.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
Allowed to
can't
lose form.
argue with that point. But when he's whack, when he's average, ain't he the same as Anthony Drake? Be honest. All he does is just an outlet. He runs the ball up the pitch. Like, look,
Bro,
against United,
Anthony,
he was non-existent.
tell
He was
me
non-existent.
what was the difference between Anthony out wide on the right and Alex Iwobi's performance out wide on the right on Saturday?
It's mocking it. Jay, you see the goal we
Who played
scored?
better?
You see
Who
the goal
played better? Iwobi or Anthony?
Hold on. I agree. Iwobi team won, innit? But we won as well. You see the goal we scored, yeah? With Nacho, go back to Wan-Bissaka, to Casemiro, and to Luke Shaw, to Rashford. That started from Anthony, from them giving Anthony the ball, Drake. He cut inside, beat the man, and started the 1-2. That's the type of play
And Iwobi can't do that, no?
No, he can't, bro. Sorry, pal. The man
He
whipped
can't.
balls in.
Anyone that plays out wide on the right can run and carry the ball 30 yards and then hold it.
Let's see though. All I'm saying, lads, don't close the door.
Perfectly at Everton.
Leave it ajar. Just leave it ajar a bit. Just give him a chance. Because I can see him wearing a number 7 next year.
What? Oh, stop it. Anyway, let's get to the weekend preview, mate. What the hell, bro? Nah. Hey. Nah. What did he just say?
Lad, I'm not even joking. I think this is Tennis' guy. I'm gonna leave it there, but I think Tennis loves Anthony. He believes in it.
On to the weekend preview, lads. After that. Great. Jesus, man. Anyway, hey, wait. I've been a bit taken back by that. What do you think, Skervin? Give Anthony the number 7.
Nah, man. Give Garnacho.
Oh, that's big.
Get Sancho, I see, but fuck it.
Give it to Rashford.
Nah, he don't want it. He wants the 10. He's good, Jay. He's nice. He's skewed our next 7.
Listen, if he continues this form to the end of the season, give it to
For real though, I don't see why not, you know. Be the star man.
The 7 ain't just a normal 7. It ain't made for the out wide man. It's made for the icons. The icons.
He's an icon now.
Listen, that's all that needs to solidify his GOAT status. Well, not GOAT status at United, but his legendary status amongst United fans, you know. Number 7. Win us a league title with that number 7 shirt. What?
Big team.
Listen, if he finishes his career at United, yeah, with the number 7 and 10 hog, they might have to slap a statue outside Old Trafford, you know.
No.
They might have to.
Yeah, what's wrong with you to that?
They might have to. They might have to.
Yeah.
Because think about it this way. I'm not even gassing it. Because think about it this way, yeah. If we win trophies on the 10 hog and Rashford's rocking at number 7, yeah, you can say who's outside of what? There ain't gonna be another great number. Well, he's probably our greatest number 7 outside of George Best. That deserves a statue.
What about Bex? Come on, Bex.
Did he deserve? Well, he's been great, but did he deserve a statue?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say Ronaldo because you know he's a foreigner.
What Ronaldo? What Ronaldo?
Jay, come on. If Ronaldo never came back,
the same man that done a no. He destroyed his legacy with that interview.
Yeah, he destroyed it a bit.
He destroyed it. Destroyed it. Disrespected the club. Nah, he can never get a statue.
But Bex, you never know. Golden balls, no statue.
Hey, well, I think we downplay his greatness at United. You know? Remember, he came second in the Ballon d'Or. You know, FIFA World Player of the Year as well.
They still got the record most free kicks in the Prem. No,
hey, well, free kicks in the Prem is not the same as match winners in the Prem, innit? And Rashford's got that.
And I agree, though. That is a good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like that.
Hey, Rashford's. I'm on your up way. I'm almost on the Rashford bandwagon right now, you know. But if he can stay at United, do what he's doing now, the number 7 in his back, and man's out here feeding kids. Listen, you're gonna have to. You might have to name one of them stands after Rashford too.
Nah, he's not a 7, Jay. He dreamt to wear the 10 in it. He had dreams. He thinks he's a striker.
Someone at Rock Nation used to tell him, "Yo, the 10's cool, but your legacy solidified with that 7 in your back."
Facts, innit? Legendary number.
This legend, bro. Look at it. The lineage. What Brian Robson, captain, led us to our first league title in 20 odd years. Cantona, Vavavoom, and all that. You know what I mean? Then what? Beckham, legend. He left. That summer, who come? Cristiano Ronaldo, 7. Man got the 7 straight away. You know. Ferguson said, "I knew."
So Sker's got a point then. Give it to Garnacho. Give it to Garnacho, man. Big man.
Hey.
I think he should get the 11 Sker. I ain't gonna lie. They should give him number 11, man. Such man needs to lead a club, man. Sorry, Jay. That guy needs to go, bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
listen,
man. It's too much. The team don't move
no, whoa. Yeah. Hey, actually, let me not talk about it. Yeah, I'll let you have the front. Let's just leave it alone, innit?
Yeah, let's leave that out.
Well, I'm going to say some man. Yeah. Let's leave that alone. Anyway, let's get to the weekend preview. Let's actually apparently some of the team are saying that there's a good amount of people saying they don't want him back. There's a few that want him back. Would you guys take him back? You know who I'm talking about here. Let's not mention his name.
Scared never win.
No
way. Not near my club. Not in my kit. Not on my training ground. Not even on the bus. No way.
He's not even on Football Manager. You know, that's a wicked thing.
Wicked thing. They raised him off everything. They raised the man off the face of the earth, bro.
My man didn't even get charged. You know.
Literally. Like, are we even allowed to speak about him? That's how tense the situation is. Like, but on a personal level, I think he's finished. Like, I always say, give a person a second chance. Doesn't matter, like, because at the end of the day, even if he was found guilty and he done his time, he still deserves a second chance. Some people say he shouldn't get a second chance, but that's me. I think everyone deserves a second chance.
But to me as well, if he comes back, he's not going to be the same player for me, because mentally he's going to be shot. Imagine him going to Leeds, for example, tonight, Wednesday night. Yo, they're going to be at him, them fans, bruv. As soon as he gets anyway. Yeah, I know, but bruv, has he got that about him to deal with it, bruv? Do you know what I mean?
He's been at the club 7 years old. 7 years old, he's been at the club. 7 years old. Do you think they should give up on him now?
I'm going to look at it this way, yeah? There's certain man at the club that have been there since, 2010, 2011. Ain't kicked the ball, supposedly injured. We've been looking after him for how many years? You know who I'm talking about here. I think United have a duty of care because I don't really want to get too much into it, but this incident's not new to them, innit? That's what I'm going to say, innit? Allegedly. It's not new to them. So they have a duty of care to look after someone that has been dashed away by everyone, innit? Like, at the same time, I think you've got in that aspect, you look after him, innit? But in terms of the dynamics of the team in the dressing room, I don't think, no matter what, you can't bring him back this season because potentially it could rock the whole atmosphere of the club, innit? Or the dressing room. Who knows? They might not even genuinely like the guy, Mason. Let me not say his name. The guy, innit? Besides what he's done, they might just think this guy, his attitude stunk beforehand, innit? And he was a prick or whatever. So you're bringing him back into the dressing room could destabilize a lot of things, innit? That's why I say if they do bring him back in next season, Ten Hag just says to the whole team, clean slate. Whatever he's done, he's done. You ain't got to talk to the man. But if I don't think his ability will be gone because you don't use that knack to score goals. And that guy's got generational finishing ability. It wasn't too long ago some man were comparing his finishing ability to the man on the other side of the city. So to me, you don't ever lose that, innit? His sharpness might not be there for a while, but his finishing won't ever go in it. To me, I wouldn't give up on him, personally. I know what he's allegedly done is wicked, but we've just got to go by. It's difficult. You've just got to go by what happened, innit? He hasn't been charged. The video evidence, the photos is a bit damning, but at the end of the day, he hasn't been charged, whatever, innit? Professionally, he ain't done that. I'll bring him back. I would. Because he hasn't even been charged. You know what I mean? It's difficult. I wouldn't. Like Ronaldo said, second chance, man. Don't give up on people, innit? If he does it again,
just for the record, he was charged. Charges got dropped. He was charged, bro. Just had to get
all right, cool.
Sorry, bro. But like,
they dropped. All right, cool. All right, the charges got dropped. Innit?
Yeah.
He wasn't found guilty.
Yeah, he wasn't found.
He wasn't found guilty, innit? So it's
a tricky one. It's
difficult. It's a tricky one, isn't it? But
because personally, I think it's down to the sponsors, and the sponsors ain't gonna have it because Nike's already dropped him. TeamViewer ain't gonna want him. Adidas.
TeamViewer, but the thing is, TeamViewer leaving United was at the end of the season. So to hell with TeamViewer. Adidas is what it is. United are getting new owners. Eventually, at some point
they had a meeting already, you know. Adidas was chair of the meeting, and TeamViewer said they leave it up to Manchester United to make the correct decision. Adidas refused to comment, and there's that other whatever. The new kit. They said no comment. It's down to the sponsors, and I think that's where he's gonna get hung out to dry because the sponsors have to be ethically correct. You know what I mean, Dre? They can't go against.
If they're leaving it up to the team, it's difficult because then usually it's the owners, isn't it? And you know these owners love the PR team. The owners don't care because they want to sell. So it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult.
Move on swiftly from my such person.
Anyway,
it's not healthy.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
We'll move on. On to the weekend coming up. There is a game in midweek. Man United play Leeds. What are we saying, lads? Man United win that one?
3-1 United. Let's go.
Now
I'll go with 3-1 as well, Sky. I'm feeling you. Come on, Red mate. Come on, right?
I'm gonna go 2-1 United. I think it's gonna be a tight one. Because Leeds actually play decent ball. They just can't score. I think the only reason Leeds are gonna score is because I don't think Varane's gonna play. It's probably gonna be Victoria and Martinez at centre back, and you know how Victoria, isn't it? So yeah. But United win that one. All right. On to Saturday, 12:30, down at the London Stadium. This is the hooligan derby. West Ham versus Chelsea. Who we got for that one?
2-2.
Ooh.
I'm going for a West Ham win.
Ooh. I'm going 2-0 Chelsea.
Man said West Ham win, you know, put her out. Sorry.
West Ham at home, innit?
Sorry, Scare. We saying Potter's getting sacked, but
West Ham at home, innit?
Yeah.
London Stadium. Come on, they're gonna be up for it. Derby, let's go. West Ham boys are gonna be up for that one. I tell you.
All right.
2-1 West Ham.
Skervin's got 2 on West Ham. Ronaldo says draw. I've got Chelsea winning that one comfortably. 3 o'clock game. Arsenal against Brentford. Ronaldo's already said Brentford are going to win.
2-1.
What say you, Skervin?
2-0 Arsenal.
I'm going to go 1-1. And I think Brentford are going to score a late equaliser. 1-1. I don't think Arsenal are going to lose.
The game's at Brentford, right? If I'm correct.
No, it's at the Emirates.
Ooh. Oh, I might have to take that back. I was wrong. I thought it was at Brentford.
Remember they won at the community stadium. That was when the Queen's funeral, wasn't it?
Yeah, they win convincingly as well. Now that I remember that. Now it's because you said Brentford Arsenal. I was thinking Brentford at home, but I might go draw. Take that off, Jay. I'm gonna go draw. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go draw. Arsenal ain't gonna lose 3 games in a row in front of their fans. Yeah, I'm gonna go draw.
All right.
1-1.
All right. What do you say, Skervin? Arsenal win, yeah?
2-0 Arsenal, yeah.
All right. Next game. This is a tasty one. This is the A23 derby. Crystal Palace against Brighton.
Ooh.
Everyone lock your doors, mate. This is a proper rivalry, you know. Everyone in the local area, lock your doors, board up your windows.
Zaha back for Palace.
No.
Right.
I think he's back in a couple of weeks.
Brighton.
I think so as well.
Brighton home, yeah.
Yeah. No. It's at Selhurst.
No. I can't just give it to Brighton.
3-2 Palace. It's going to be a tasty one.
I say 3-2 Brighton. Just because Sker said Palace, I'm going to go Brighton. Keep it a bit jazzy.
It's going to be tasty.
I'm going to say this one's going to be a bit controversial here. I'm going to go 3-0 Brighton. I think Patrick Vieira's job's still going to start getting a bit hot. That seat's going to get a bit hot.
Dre's on one tonight. Man said 3-0 at home for Brighton, you know.
Yep. Palace ain't won a game in 2023. I don't think they've won a league game since the return of the World Cup. Vieira's been going under the radar, you know.
I know, but they did draw home to United.
Yeah, and then United threw that away. Let's keep it real. United threw that away. To me, they don't even, bro, they're starting Andre Ayew, bro. Or Jordan, which one is it? Jordan Ayew, whoever it is. One of them Ayew brothers is about 40. You look at him, you can tell he's 40.
Andre that Forest now, but Jordan.
Oh, bro. Listen. It's over for Vieira, his job. It's a bit, I ain't gonna lie, it might be a bit risky starting all these black guys, you know.
Oof, Dre. Sport,
I know. Anyway. I was Mandem FC, but when Mandem ain't bringing the points home, you might have to bring it back to Real Britannia, bro. Danny Ward and them man there. And Milojevic, what's his name? Milosevic.
Milojevic, you know. Can't go back there.
Mate. Yeah, you might have to, bro.
Lukongo.
Add some grit in the team, bro.
Sammy Lukongo. It's meant to be a baller.
That Arsenal bomb, bro. Like, go get Milojevic and that. They still got Jedinak? Is he still around? No, it's gone. Anyway.
You can't wait, man.
Anyway. Yeah, I got Brighton winning that one still. 3 o'clock, the battle of the promoted clubs. And funny enough, they're the top 2 teams in the form table in 2023. Fulham at home to Nottingham Forest. Who have we got for that one?
Fulham. 3-1.
3-2. Fulham. No, I'm going Fulham. Fulham my team. But Forest is on a high though, and they got a proper goalie now. So Forest, like they started.
Hey, what are you saying, Jordan? What's his name? Henderson? Dean Henderson ain't the guy, no?
Nah, bro, they got Keylor Navas.
Champions League winner, eh?
Yeah, bro, they ain't got time for Henderson. You best come home, mate. You know this.
Come home to where, bro? You ain't got a job here, bro. His ass. Remember, he ran away from the house and he said he didn't want to come back. All right, cool.
I know they done him dirty, innit? They done him dirty. He went there for game time. Now
you know what's wicked, yeah? It's not even like Dean Henderson was injured. The backup goalkeeper was injured. So they thought, oh, let's go get a goalkeeper in it. They went and got Keylor Navas, bro. Taking a piss, bro. Dean Henderson. Good. Serves you right, mate. You see all the mistakes De Gea was making? He could have been the next in line, bro. If he never ran away to Forest. But it's all good, though. Stay over there. Look up, bumble. Anyway, I've got, I think Forest are going to win, you know?
Really?
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 Yeah, they showed it up at the back, you know? Yeah,
Fulham, that beat Chelsea at Craven Cottage and went to the bridge and left with a point. 4 points of Chelsea. Yeah. Fulham, Jay. When are you going to
well, Chelsea, anyone could get points of Chelsea right now. I'm going to go Forest 2-1. You say you Skervin? You got Fulham. Oh, you said Fulham 3-1, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, this one should be tasty. Next 3 o'clock game. Leicester City against Spurs. Mind you, Leicester fresh off slapping 4 against Aston Villa at Villa.
Yeah, that was luck, man. I saw the game, lads. Don't read into the score like too much. I don't know what.
There's a lot of individual mistakes still.
Yeah, man. That game was right. But yeah, I'll go. Totti's on a bit of a high. So I can see them winning 2 on the front. But you never know the type of Tottenham. But yeah, Totti, man. Edging it.
I think we need to talk about Harry Kane. You know, we have to give Harry Kane his props. Have to.
Definitely.
267 goals for Tottenham. Tottenham's record goal scorer. 200 Premier League goals, the fastest to reach that milestone. 60 behind Alan Shearer. He's now in the top 10 of all-time league goal scorers in English football history. Is it time to give Harry Kane his proper flowers now?
Yeah.
Or does he need a trophy attached to it?
I've been a fan of Kane for a while now, and I've always said he needed a trophy, but him going past Jimmy Greaves at the weekend yesterday, you know what I mean? You have to give him some sort of, you know what I'm saying, like credit. Like he's done wonders for Tottenham.
Just to put it into context, he's only 8 goals behind Wayne Rooney, who's second on 208 goals. So he could potentially get to number 2 on the list in the Premier League. So he only needs 61 to get past Shearer. He needs 69 goals to get to number 2 on the all-time league goal scorers list. And Shearer's number 2 on that. So he won't get to number 1 because I think that's Jimmy Greaves with 357. He ain't getting to that. But potentially could go down as one of the greatest goal scorers in English football history when it's all said and done. To be labelled as a GOAT, do you think it needs a trophy attached to it? Or should his individual accolades just be enough?
For me, I think just him alone setting these achievements, and especially if he surpasses Alan Shearer, like that puts him up there as a GOAT. Because especially in this era of football, like he's done wonders, man. He knows where the back of the net is. Like, yeah, we can say that he flops with England and whatnot, but this guy knows how to play football, bruv. Like Harry Kane is a baller. Like he's up there. He's up there for me. You know what I mean?
So we're really looking at 2.5 good seasons, 25 each, and you're looking at Kane breaking Shearer's record. Ronaldo, like we've seen Shearer from the get-go, and when he retired, I think everyone thought no one's getting 260. Maybe no one might even get up 200. But Kane's done it. He's still only 29. Do you think he'll get 260? how fast do you think he'll get to it? And will it be at Tottenham that he gets that 260?
That's a very, very, very important question. The last one. Can I see him doing it at Tottenham? No. Can't see him doing it at Tottenham. But he surprised me. Even this season, like, come on. Guy's got like 16 goals, 21 games. So even there, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to give him his credit, but I think he needs to move on. I think he needs to go to a team that's challenging for titles, because it doesn't matter how good he is, he'll be remembered when you bring up the conversation about goal scorers and Premier Leagues. But in terms of GOAT and legend, like how Shearer is, nah, you can't compare him to Alan Shearer, man. Shearer's won the Premier League, bro. Shearer's goals count for stuff. You know what I mean? Shearer's took Newcastle to the Champions League. I know King done that, but at the back end of his career, his goals were still important. So throughout his career, his goals was just not just for goals' sake. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Shearer's
Empty
got
calories.
yeah, man. Shearer's got that oomph about him, you know? That oomph. Won the Premier League.
You know what, man?
You know what I mean?
You know what? I think, I remember when Shearer was playing, to me, I never ever classed him as like a GOAT. But he's like an English football legend, innit? I think that's what Harry Kane will be. I don't think, to me,
And sorry about that. He's got 17 now in 22 games.
yeah,
My bad. That's
to
brilliant.
me, I rate how fast he's got to it. Because when you actually deep it, 10 years ago, Harry Kane wasn't doing it in the Prem. It was Gareth Bale that was doing it for Tottenham. This time, 10 years ago, I didn't even know who Harry Kane was. So in 10 years, he's bagged, 20 goals a season in 9 seasons. Or probably even less, 8 seasons. Every year at least. I give the man a kudos for that.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Have to. Because a decade ago, I didn't even know who the hell he was. He's playing at Yeovil now, on loan. You know what I mean? Kudos, respect for that. But at the same time, if I was Harry Kane, I couldn't retire knowing that all I've got is to my name is a World Cup Golden Boot, which everyone seems to hold as this big thing, but there's other waste ballers that have won that in the past. You know what I mean? To me, I would want to leave my career with a trophy, at least a major trophy. And if it's the Prem, I've got to look at it like United. I would want to be the man that's my goals have won a team a trophy. All the great strikers in this league, they've led their team to a league title. Shearer. Who else have we got? Henry, Van P, Van Nistelrooy. The list can go on. Aguero. You know what I mean? See that asterisk next to his name. Salah. And he's not even a striker like that. You know what I mean? I think that's that bit there. I rate it. I rate what he's doing. I think he's going to end up being number 2 on that list of all-time goal scorers in England, in English football. But it means nothing without a league. You've got. I couldn't retire and my grandkids see me now. Wow, all right, you scored goals, but where's your medals? My friend's dad at schools, he's got Champions League winners medals. What am I bringing up?
That's a bit harsh, Jay. That's a bit harsh, Jay's over tonight. That's a bit harsh, Jay. Come on.
It's true, though. Well, you got to show your kids what a golden boot.
Yeah,
he's going to use that to drink his milk out of.
But that's a big achievement by itself, to be fair to him. You know what I mean? It's just that to be a GOAT, for me, he has to lift a title, man. Some trophy of some sort.
Right.
You know
I rate it, though, because he's a goal away from being England's record goal scorer as well. So, and he's still doing it, and he's in his prime. But at the same time, man, trophies have got to be attached to, especially when you're a goal scorer. Trophies have got to be attached, man. Then you're scoring goals for nothing. It doesn't affect, like you said, it doesn't affect the overall season. Like you're just happy finishing top 4. Come on, man. Like You can see what's happening at United. You can see Martial and Wagon Wheel. You must be thinking that I could be playing with Rashford and that, and Sancho and Bruno and Cass. I've got World Cup winning centre backs. I'm playing here with Eric Dyer and that. You know what I mean?
Eric Dyer, no, Davies.
And Emerson Royale. Come on, man. Come on, man. But anyway, back to the weekend preview. What we saying? Tottenham to get another win?
Yeah, I'll back on it. Yeah, I say, yeah, they're going to win.
2-2.
I think Kane's going to slap a cup.
3-2, 3-1, Totty.
I'm going 4-1 Spurs. I think Spurs love going to Leicester. Kane loves Leicester. He loves to slap a few down at King Power. I'm going 4-1. Kane hat-trick. 20 in 22 games, whatever it is.
Mazza. That'll be 20 in 23 games. Hey, don't let Kane catch Haaland, you know. He's stuck on 25, you know. He had a little one the other day.
Hey.
He's slowed down now, you know. Games are starting to catch up.
All I'm going to say, actually, we haven't even talked about City. We should have. But we'll leave that for the next episode. Everything I said earlier in the season, it's happening now with City. But we'll leave that there. What I'm going to say is, I told you so, innit? Anyway, next game, Southampton versus Wolves.
Wolves 3-1.
Southampton definitely scored a goal, mate. I'm going 3-0 Wolves. I don't know how this man's still in the job, you know.
Hey, that guy.
Did you hear what he said at the weekend?
Yeah, bro. He's funny, bro.
He said he compromised his principles for the players and that.
Yeah, like at least he's talking a thing, but he just looks stupid on TV. Like,
yeah,
saying this for like, man said I ain't
he
being
looks like a competition winner. He looks like a competition winner that's won the job to manage Southampton.
Jay, that is crazy, bro. The man said how he wasn't being himself; he was someone else. This guy's losing it. This is what the pressures of the Premier League.
The guy sound like he needs a therapist, bro.
Thank you, bro. I'm thinking, brother, you know you're on telly. Everyone can see
that. My man said it on national TV.
Owner,
didn't he say?
Players, everyone can see.
And he said when I was at Luton, I had the best winning percentage of any manager in Europe, and I've come to Southampton and compromised my principles for the players. Like, look at Romeo Lavia. He's not running around. I'm like, bro, you're throwing your players under the bus, you know? Terrible. 8 defeats in 9 games as manager, you know?
And he's still in the job, talking that rubbish on telly. You should get sacked the next day. They should tell him to take his stuff. When he turned up at the training ground, they should just give him a box and say, yeah, empty your desk. Just go home. You know what it's like? Some team did that.
They should even done that. They should.
Lad, some team that I think is up in Scotland, yeah. The guy got sacked after the game. They let him leave from the changing room. That was embarrassing. My man was walking out the ground.
Oh, I saw that.
Thank you. The man had his
bag.
Was
that what? Scottish Premier League?
No, yeah, in Scotland. Up in Scotland.
Oh, get out of here.
They sacked the man.
Final whistle.
They sacked him, Dre. You meant football.
What do you mean, how?
The man said, you're fired. The owner went and the owner done the interview, Dre. You know that after they interviewed the manager, etc. Yeah, he did the interview and said, boy, I'm sorry, you know, we had to let my man go. Bro, it's mad. It was a man. You have to see that one, my brother. They should have done that with my man and Southampton. They should have did that with him, bro. Trust me, after that statement, going and tell he's saying that stuff, he should get sacked, bro. Think about it. The players, the next day in training, the players are thinking, bro, what do you mean? You're telling me to do X, Y, Z. It's not coming up and it's my fault. You know the ones that it's crazy, bro. He's a proper championship manager, man.
He's bro. Yeah. I'm going Wolves. Wolves comfortably. Yeah. You know what? I don't think I think they might have to sack him straight after the game, you know. It might have to be the director of football doing the interview. I don't know how he lost this. I don't know how he's manager. I don't get it. Like, after what you said, that criminal. Yeah, I'm going Wolves. What say you, Skervin? You got Wolves for that one as well.
Yeah, 3-0.
5:30, Bournemouth versus Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah, they need a win. They've been enjoying a lot of games. They need a win, Newcastle, just to get back on track. I see them winning that one. 3-1, 3-0.
I think this is going to be Newcastle's 5th draw in 6 games. I think it's going to be 1-1.
Draw.
Newcastle hitting the skids, you know. Newcastle hitting the skids. They're going to be 5th by the end of this weekend, and they still only lost 1 game. But hey. On to Sunday. Big game. Part 2 of the Roses clash. It's down at Ellen Road. This is a big one. Leeds United versus Manchester United. Can United run it back and get a win?
United.
I'm going to go 1-1.
United. 2-1 United.
Jason 1-1 with that guy as the manager. Nah, Jay, I'm not having that.
You know what it is, yeah? I've looked at United haven't scored more than 1 goal away from home in a long time.
This is the perfect game for Weghorst. Weghorst. These are the type of games he does well in. You can just see it already. Man United versus Leeds. Weghorst 2 goals. Don't worry, Jay. Big man take. I know he's gonna score 100%, and I know who else is gonna score. So once he does his job, we're good to go.
You have to be ready for that one because the Leeds fans are going to be up for it.
Yeah,
You've got to be ready for that one. 4:30, Manchester City at home to Aston Villa. City back to winning ways.
Yeah. City 4-1.
Ooh. You saying Haaland?
The Brand Mahrez.
I think there's big problems at City under the surface. I'm going to say draw. There's big problems at City. From what I've been told, there's big problems at City. I don't think they're going to beat Villa, you know. I'm going to go 2-2 or they lose that game. What say you, Skervin?
3-1 City.
All right. And a final game next Monday. The Merseyside derby, Liverpool versus Everton. Hey.
I know I'm going to sound crazy, but I think Liverpool going to beat them. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but it'll be a tough game, but Liverpool have to turn it around at some point. But don't let Everton take the lead. That's all I'm saying. Sean that's team on the lead, playing on the break. I've seen them beat Liverpool at home with Ashley Barnes and them man there. You know what I'm saying? Chris more than that. So don't let him go in front because that he's gonna be in a battle in it. They're gonna be up for it 100%. But quality-wise, I think Liverpool will pick them up at home. They're under the CUSP, you know, the cup singing. Yeah, man, I see them coming through that 3-1 Liverpool. 2-1, 3-1 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2-0 Everton.
Wow.
Jay,
now you're on one tonight. I am Phil Pop.
Yep.
Everton, when's the last time they won there, bro? That was
1999. Kevin Campbell.
Thank you, bro. That is old school days. They ain't won since straight. That
Records are there to be broken, my friend, and it's gonna be broken. Actually, that's a lie. They won in the COVID season, innit? Remember when Liverpool lost 6 games at home in a row?
They won.
Everton beat them in that run. Yeah, Everton won in that run, I swear. Yeah, they did.
And
but I don't count that. I don't count that because there's no fans in the stadium.
When you say records, I remember they had a record as well, you know, and Sean Dyche went there with Burnley and beat them.
Yeah, they won there as well. Yeah,
they beat
Burnley won that. Yeah, Burnley were part of that.
Be an interesting game. Yeah, it'd be an interesting game, to be fair.
Bro, listen, what I saw from Everton, they're going to be that midfield three against what's his name, Blackshik. What's his name? Him, Thiago, and what's his name?
The young baller. He's a good player, man. I rate him. He's all right.
Balakshik. Who was it? Balakshik, Thiago, and who?
Elliot.
Against Anana, Gay, and Decore. Allow it. Oh, allow it. They're going to get ripped to shreds, mate. You best play Hendo, Fabinho, and Thiago, mate. And hope for the best.
I'm telling you. Up in that game as well. Derby game.
Yeah, he's going to, you know what? He's going to run, I think he's going to run Conor Cody into the ground, bro. Conor Cody's garbage. I can see goals in it. Actually, nah, allow it. It's Nunes, allow it. I want to go with Everton 2-0. I think who's going to score? Onana's going to bag one and Dominic Calvert-Lewin in front of the cop. 2-0. Everton. Klopp's job. They're going to get booed out of the building.
Wouldn't we love to see it, mate? But nah.
Hey, listen. The death of Jurgen Klopp. When do we play Liverpool? Let me look at the calendar. When do we play Liverpool?
3 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
That's their next home game, you know.
Yeah, after the derby. But they got Palace.
March the 5th. March the 5th, Sunday. Liverpool, Man United, 4:30. So at 6:30, we're gonna put Liverpool in the dirt. Klopp's job in the dirt. I'm telling you, Klopp's gonna resign. Put Liverpool in the dirt. Yeah, 2-0 Everton. Anyway, that's it for another episode, lads. I've enjoyed this one. Lots of banter. Everyone's on top form tonight. Any thoughts before you leave, lads?
None whatsoever, mate. For the love of the game.
Done now. So here for the love of the game.
Always, lads. Always.
I hope by the next episode they've sorted out Man City's court case. That'll be interesting.
Ooh. Hey. Man City got off the hook in this episode, didn't it?
Yeah.
They got
next
off the
week.
hook.
Stay tuned.
Next week. Ooh, they got off the hook. So don't worry. Hopefully we got Liverpool. We can put Liverpool back on the stand next week as well. Anyway, for myself, Dre, Ronaldo, Skervin, out. Peace.